since we switched games. Just that. Let's boot this up.
Primary E4. Synergy left. 3です抜けなルブラウェイおしルバシブシ待つSynergy left. Country lower. Bill. L.
Okay. What the heck? This is a straight up games.
老伯伯，
What the heck? Không cả cũng không phân.
谢爷个，这就是
伊布了，
别的。よし、ラーマ。Obrigado! Ora!
Ibu boy!
Giudetti! Aqui! Shidos! Rama! Yoshi! Obrigado! Luquesa!
Siri. Ibu lah. Oh ya. Tadi.
You?
Kenapa bu?
No!
Shirima, Suya!
Yep!
Jishui! Verige Pula! Ose!
Never just said that.
Toplella!
We lost
Ah?
Mercy's. Sorry, I think our losses. Lisa, wait, was it Jeffers? No, don't bother. I
Ibu.
can't take it. I shouldn't even have to care about gravity. Any nonsense about shifting your everything. Get back down to earth.
Swish
Or
Gray!
offset close to
Bang!
Congo. I would end up like this.
Silova.
I try to start
Nova
with incident.
Hilaria.
And
Aslebi.
how to, hold into a perfect gravity state. And drifted through
Plesi. Nova
and you
Chatu.
won't be earth, but
Be
they'll
o
keep
plas
going.
noen.
The city stolen bits. During the research vanished. Slaves.
Jubledu.
The
On
days when I
judo.
was says gravity
Et
things
tu
since so
la
long ago. I
malfonte.
haven't seen the other gravity shifter or even all my partner dust since. All I have left is an empty state.
Du hombre! Remoe!
Chapter 1.
Lisa.
He says something up. Thought we had the day off.
Also,
Convey a message to
Jubilado.
Masai. Make sure the fleet's enough spare gravitation.
Oh ya.
Sure, but why do I? There's also a hard day's work at the mine site.
Big couple.
News you might be you and but
Siri.
Right, all debts must be repaid and all lazy work every time.
Oh.
Read the message and you're done report back. You don't pull your weight, you lose your weight, and you stop beating me. Got it? Got it.
Laugh.
By the way, have you seen Cece around here?
Cece?
No, I'm not sure where she is. You do tell her she better remember to look after her stuff.
Siri.
Charlotte. This is sure as rough as I keep. I really like this UI. This is really cool. Yeah, let's wait for a second. Let's check it out. Let's check my phone. Make sure we didn't miss anything. I can already tell this is going to be a much bigger, more ambitious game. I'm kind of excited to finally get around to it, you know. Especially because that's the third time now I've played and beaten God BRRRRR over the years. I don't know, I never really expected it would have sequel, and it did, and then I never got around to playing it. So... Hey, you making yourself useful around here? Of course I do. Everything needs to honestly come out with. Like right now I'm trying to find this side. I'm this side so Republic.
Oh yeah.
Getting a little right there, smell of one of our enemies. We should take it back. Come on. What do you expect? I'm forced to sleep in the bird. And I just took a bath last night. Okay, so you can just fall right off the ledge. Okay, good to know. Don't let that happen. I'm gonna ride around Like, those, that's slick right probably. Okay, where are we going? Excuse me?
Huh?
Yeah, what do you want? Come to tell me one of your tall tales? Oh, tales. I heard about the whole beam with control gravity. CC might fall for your stories, but you said, don't be so needy. I'm not lying. You don't want to believe me. That's your fault. I just came here to convey a message from this. She wanted you to check the fleet's gravitational attraction. So, there, message conveyed.
Oh.
Better leave it to me. I'll double check the levels and time. Really, we bring a simple message to such a house.
Sissy.
Most reality settings. 2CC, don't forget to take care of the hard stuff. Oh no, I forgot. I need to get over that next. CC, what to focus on with your job. Yes, that's my food to take
Okay.
Hold it. Hold it, I compared the message. What more do you want? Before you head back to Lisa, let the workers in the windmill boat know that you check.
Oh yeah.
You're not supposed to do your job. Just tell them. I'm already up to my neck.
See, wee.
Alright. Windmill boat. Oh. I really like the UI. Like, oh, it's like a little pretty indicator. A little sound effect. Like, oh. Yeah, got a message from Lisa. He wanted you to check the window for the school supplies. Oh yeah, I suppose it is getting on my time.
Chewie.
Better get to work. Would want to get me set up.
やっと。
Oh. Hey, is he always that high strung? He's just serious about his work. Sure, he's a little rough around the edges, but once he warms up to using it like that. I see. What I don't see is... But what I don't see is me saying everyone. Thanks for the tip. I finished off my chores, but I've been pretty slow.
Shishi. Do I'm
Shishi, one more time. How did you not notice the livestock?
Freddy.
I'm sorry,
Uncle
Lisa.
Shishi.
I'm not asking for apologies. I'm
Chewie.
asking for reasons. Well, I was straightening my doll's clothes and when I looked up, the animals were gone. I had a great time right here. Hey, I did what you asked, so I'm here to report you.
do
I'm
my
fine.
duty.
Here's a provision I set for tomorrow. Right, thank you. Susie was in here. I hope he's okay. Oh, come on, you're already asleep and in my bed, too. I'm gonna do that is getting out of work. I was going to give you half my bread. Oh, well,
乗ってんや。
once a person was sleeping in a shed full of ducks. It's just fun. Episode 1. Sad angel. Get up.
就是。
Have you seen Shishi gone missing? I wasn't here since Lisa dressed her down about the livestock. I don't think she came home last night. Lisa told us Lisa was just blowing us to me.
ラビホ
Really sounds kind of cold, Lisa. It is her daughter. Technically, she's not Lisa. It's complicated. Complicated.
Right.
Alright, Cece's a drifter like us, one of the storm's trapped.
Roger.
Right, Lisa felt sorry for her and took her in, treated her like a daughter ever since. I see. Well, we can't just leave it up there, so let's go and just
Oh.
Oh. Okay. Talk to these two. I really like this UI. It's really quick.
車上
Any idea what she's doing? No, she can't steer an airboat. She can't go far. She's not supposed to go to the. Guess I better check.
Oh.
I'll check into the evidence. Yeah. We gotta make it stuff with her. That's not her. No, it's. me see, do you want to get her see some?
Really?
No, but she'll be back. She'll be
Yeah.
with me. Not worried. Running doesn't solve anything. I don't have time for problem. My job is to work hard repairing it. So that's how we know that. Wow, harsh. There's something to talk to him. CC, I started the blue bird coop yesterday, but I haven't seen her today. Do you know when she should go?
Sure.
I'm going to tell Lisa. No, it'll be nice. Girls used to sometimes really in the ground. That's what grab is.
Avi.
Okay, got it. Thanks. Alright. Let's see. Violations. Poor cat doesn't even have shoes. I got a shoe. Now she has shoes on. Hey, this isn't I mean it's their first language, right? That must be so far. That that's the Canadian shift ground. If I had to drift to your right, I didn't have to see.
11?
Hope Raven's alright, or she'll be fine.
ああ、主従
No, I can't start thinking about it yet. Raven and Dusty can prove themselves, but sure they're fine. For now, I just need to concentrate on finances. Uh-oh.
先生
She must be in trouble. I had better
ビグラ
really strong.
啊！ビグラ，木，
I didn't really good.
我噻，你咋味道？手楼，谢谢 cat。
주구 아슈 소프웨 프리 엘라
Hold on. Let's try that again. Oh god, why is there a hand? Oh wait, no, we've seen that before.
セル エイラダスティああ
cat.
Now for retirement after this, of course, you want to guess it.
La sueur. De ce pays.
Alright, actually, we'll go. Oh, Dusty. That's right. Oh my god, it's happening. Glow up. It's real. It's also in my power for gravity blankets to get that fine, but when the gravity is trying to fade, this little might turn into evacuating. Uh-oh, Lisa. No, I'm headed Lisa. We should be thinking CC. CC found Dusty, but Dusty CC, there won't always be someone to help you. You need to learn to watch out for yourself. So, Lisa just doesn't want the same trash. Again. I mean, girl, I mean, Kenneth, I apologize for thinking I was lying. Thank you for being CC. No worries. You can just bear them in my airboat from now on. Also, I'm never sleeping with ducks from now about your partner. He'll be out of action for a while. Partner, you mean Sid? He was hurt that bad. When someone goes down, it's up to the partner to pick up the slack. Look, partner. For apology and generosity, I discovered that the tough exterior wasn't all there was to this. However, it was still a large part. Thanks to being a commissioner, I'd be pulling top duty. Oh, I see. My clothes are good. Say do this for me? Yeah. I guess so. I wouldn't have to do it. My clothes are back. You're back. I need to look at it. What do you say, Dusty? Should we go work out the kinks? Oh my god, the game looks so much better now. It looks and feels so much better to control. Why did it drop me? I mean, why did it... I'm doing this. Oh my god, I get it. Okay, fine. Fine, I'll follow the instructions. Susie, how do you like on your clothes? Those are the clothes we found you when we first dropped here. Yeah, they were beaten up pretty bad. Sid mended them for me. Sid did a great job patching them up. Yeah, who knew I had to do nothing? Yeah, you got it. You didn't have it. Much about the so positive, so strong. Thanks to you, CC. Me, but I haven't done anything. What are you talking about? You're the reason I got my power back. If you hadn't found Dusty and taken care of him, I might not have never seen him.
フレ
You're
ッタ
welcome, Kat. And you too, Dusty. Why is it tutorial? It's so fun.
Oh.
With all that flying and hauling, you got yourself in a few pounds there, and those boots look right fancy. They suit you. Yep, feels like I'm back to my real self again. Guess I should practice a little more to remember how it works.
Was you?
Don't push yourself too hard. Then you want to be sore for your morning shift. Talk to him, talk to him. I'm just totally wrong about that. Yeah. Is there a way to go into... No, nothing. Humans always hanging out. Don't go acting all hot just because you're some fancy gravity shifter. Not acting hot, you gotta admit, it is cool. That's exactly what I'm talking about. That part there. Just playing up the whole injury thing to get out. Let me get out. Why does Misato have such a talent? Oh, these poor bastards, I'm so sorry. Goodbye, folks. God, she's so much better at animating now, too. I didn't do that. Okay. Oh, you made that all by yourself? You're so talented. Let's just say, why did you do that?
Là, tu veux?
My job, I was a cop, which I can't even say that. That's so cool you just put the say that. Yeah, she was a great assistant. I was calling the shots a bit late, so. Cool. Wow, check that cat. Yo, cat, looking good. With the material these pretty ladies on me and patch your clothes up.
C'est deux.
I have you to thank. Yeah.
Là, do la joue?
It's like love, eh? Show me chest for you. Hold on, you weren't supposed to. Wait, hold on. Weren't you supposed to be too hurt to move? I don't really like to see this one.
Oh,
Well, a guy needs to get right, so, we're not gonna walk. So you can move. If you can walk, you can move. Okay, this is just letting you know how to set things up. To your stations.
già sarà già dura.
Give me power gravity. Clean good luck out.
What?
You tell me you don't need grab suit? Nope, no, Dusty.
Tera.
Said that thing's the sociopath, huh? Fine, then show us what you can do.
Sure.
Please radio with you, watch yourself, it's dangerous out there. Don't worry, I'll be sure to bring home for you. Are you seriously going out there like that? Yep, got a problem with it? At least you already gave me the okay. People don't protect themselves and end up getting arrested. Get hurt, it's your own fault, so don't go calling me for help. I'll be fine thanks to Dusty. Just remember what I said about your Huh?
Hi.
Oh my god. You're alive.
Right?
Bro, how do you do it? How do you do it, Logan?
Sheer force of will.
How do you live with yourself?
I just do.
No, it's okay. You've been fucking grinding away. You deserve a break. La 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 la. Bro, I starting Gravity Rush 2 though.
Oh, you did?
Mm-hmm. The first one is a lot bigger than I thought though. Like, it's a really long game. Like, if I were to like actually do all of the stuff in it, there's a lot of content there, and like, yeah, it's big. Like, there's multiple different story points I forgot about. But yeah, the second one, oh dude, it's like the same thing, but you can tell like you could tell that they got to do like what they wanted with it. Like, you could tell that they got to make it look and feel right. Cause yeah, like when she flies around right now, she just looks and feels so much better. Her movements and the way the camera moves around her, like it just, even just floating in place looks and feels better. Like, but yeah, I think this game might be the reason that I have a thing for the gyro controls. I think this might have been the starting point before even Splatoon. I think it was playing the first game on the Vita. Because like, yeah, I was messing around with the gyro and I was like, oh yeah, this feels really good. This is how I remember playing it back in the day.
Mhm.
So, yeah, no, it's really cool. I love Gravity Rush. Like, it's one of those things where I'm realizing just like how much this one game has kind of like, I don't know, in the background kind of informed like things I like in about different games, like especially the art direction and the character designs and stuff. Like,
Mhm.
bro, like I don't know what it is. I don't know like if I was just predisposed for it or what, but like I didn't realize Gravity Rush is such a girl power story. Like it's not literally, but like your three main protagonists at the end of the last game are literally Cat, Raven, and this other chick who's like in essentially a mech suit. And the three of them literally like end the game with like a team attack, like each doing like their fucking power up, and it's so cool. Like it's literally like the Killer Lady Squad, like.
Mhm. Mhm.
And it's funny. It's funny how like if this came out and like people saw that, you know, they'd see a cast of like almost all the main characters or important characters being women, right? And they'd go you know, fucking mad about it. But like I remember playing the first game back when I was, I don't know, it was 20, I was probably 14 or 15 when I played the first game, maybe a little younger, somewhere around there. And I remember playing it and like that didn't even dawn on me. Like it was just a game with cool characters and that looked awesome in a really cool setting and they had cool powers and like I don't know, it's just looking back on that, it's funny how when you're not the kind of person who looks for things, it's kind of like it's kind of like when they talk about how like, you know, kids don't, you know, kids are taught hate, right?
Yeah.
It's that kind of thing. You know, you take a kid to a gay wedding and it's just a wedding, right?
Mhm.
This is just kind of the same thing where like you show a kid who just loves games, a game with a really cool mechanic, and it doesn't matter that the whole game is about like three badass chicks like being the heroes. Like that's really like I was just kind of struck me. I was like, that's really cool. Like there's not a lot of games that I've played where all three of like your powerful leads, like two of which start out they're like frenemies. Like both Raven and the other character start out as like antagonists before working with Cat. And like I don't know, it's just kind of funny that like I think about it. There's not a lot of games like that where like you have a cast of all like lead characters with powers and all the characters who are powerful are women. The only important character in the plot who's a dude is Sid, and he's just kind of like comic relief.
Mhm.
But it's just funny because like I didn't notice that when I played it all those years ago, and like, and I still appreciated the game then. So it's like now I appreciate it even more, just looking like, oh, that really sets it apart from a lot of things. You can't find a lot of games where like there's a cast like this in a setting like this. Um, Yeah, I don't know. I just really like it. It's just cool. It's such a unique game. Like I'm playing it, I'm just like, this is the kind of shit that it's like, yeah, that's why this is one of those things that informs why I've always been open to games trying different things. Because this
Mhm.
game was so different when I first played it. Like it was just a complete like there was not a lot of stuff. When the first game came out, it's 2014. And you had an open world game where you could essentially fly,
Mhm.
right? Like and it was set in this really strange little world, like this little cloud city, and just with this really interesting thing. Like it starts to get like the not the heavy, the story started to get a lot heavier than I realized. Like it's like I forgot about it just because it'd been so long, but like there's a lot of like they started with a lot of cool lore. Like I remember always wanting a sequel and not really like remembering why, other than I just really like the game. And now I'm like, oh yeah, I
Mhm.
know why, because they set up some really cool plot ideas. Like at the end of this story, you rescue a bunch of orphan children or whatever from the bottom of like the tree or whatever, and like as you when you bring them when they come back, you find out that time passes slower at the bottom of the tree or whatever because a year has
Mhm.
passed, even though it's only been a couple days for Cat. And like at
Mhm.
the end of the story, like the children are left in the thing in the little like transportation thing that you use to bring them up, and they're all still like in like a hibernation state, right? Like and so the story ends with like the bad things that you fight all being gone, but Cat and Raven still not knowing how to wake the kids up. And like it's kind of cool because you see these two like again like it's the final you know one of the final hero moments is literally like these two badass chicks saving essentially a magic school bus full of kids. And it's done in like a badass anime way. And I'm like, that is so original. Like that's just the kind of storytelling that you don't see. And it's like it just makes me kind of go, oh, that's why people probably love Silent Hill. This guy knows how to tell a different kind of story. Like, like I kind of, even though I've never played Silent Hill, I can understand why this person's world building and his ideas and the kind of characters he creates resonate with people. Because I'm like, yeah, this is cool. Like I'm really excited for Slitterhead now. That's why I put Slitterhead Waiting Room on the title of my stream. Because like now that I've played Gravity Rush again, I'm like, dude, I'm so hyped for what his next thing is. Like, I think that game's gonna be really cool. Especially when I see that like no one has tried an ambitious thing like Gravity Rush's mechanics again, and he still pulled them off so well first try and second try. Like, so when I see how ambitious some of the mechanics are in Slitterhead, even though some of it looks janky, I'm looking at it, I'm like, with some polish, not only will it look good, but I bet you that mechanic is as deep as it looks. He does like that, you know what I mean? Like they're probably interactive in a way that like I don't think any of the mechanics he showed off are just visual flair over a simple interaction. I think all of those things are like actual mechanics. Like I don't think the character having his hand cut off and doing that thing, I don't think that was just some scripted moment. I think that's like a thing. Like I think there's an interaction in game there to doing that. And that excites me. Also, I realize that one of the characters shows up on a motorcycle and I'm just like, bro. Motorcycle? Motorcycle?
Motorcycle?
I think he likes motorcycles because all the characters ride around on like air motorcycles in Gravity Rush. So I'm sitting here like, come on, motorcycle, crazy traversal mechanic, cool combat, bro, we cooking. This game's looking ready for me. Like, I am like, it's funny. I saw that and I just remember thinking, I first saw it and I thought that looks really like it has some crazy mechanics, but it looks jank. And now the more I'm looking at it, I'm like, bro, I think it's gonna be real. I think these next like few months before that game comes out are all just gonna be polished, and we're gonna get a really interesting game. And if not, I think we'll get a really interesting game no matter what. If it's not very quote unquote good, I think it'll still have a lot that I'll appreciate because charm and execution and effort. But yeah, I'm really looking forward to that. And also now the more I think about it, I'm so excited for like a few weeks from now. I really want to play that game, Kunitsugami. Like that looks insane. The art style. I was just thinking about that trailer that we want, the gameplay and like the visuals. Like that fucking hand wave thing is in my brain. Like that is such a cool.
Yeah.
Like sometimes like art, you just see a thing and you're like, oh yeah, that's cool. Like. Yeah, like that like I don't know if you have the stream up, but like that like Gravity Rush, I've seen a lot of that too, where I see a lot of stuff where I go, oh that's like I've seen animation work or like ideas where I'm like, that's why I liked this. I remember when I saw it as a kid, I remember seeing like the concept art of Cat standing horizontally on like a building that looked like it was floating in like the void, and like just that animation. It's the one that I used for the thumbnail yesterday, like because that was the original. I think that's the old box art or the original box art for the Japanese version or whatever. But like, yeah, just the image of her standing on the side of the building and then seeing that it was all about gravity. And again, I was one of those people where I really liked new tech and new consoles. So when I saw that the whole thing was about the Vita, that you used it to aim, you used it with the gyro to aim, and then the other side of it was that you used the back touchpad because the Vita had a touch screen, but the back of it also has like a touchpad that you can interact with. So you'd hold it in your hands, but where your back fingers rested, you could do different things, right? Like it was basically like having paddles built into the back, but just on a flat surface. And so you would like tap them to like make her float and send her to attack or whatever. So it was basically this thing where you didn't really need to use the joysticks at all when you started combat. You were just rotating her around, tapping at shit, and like she'd fly around the screen like doing crazy stuff. Like, and I remember seeing the demo for that at GameStop when I was a kid, and I was like, oh, what's that? Oh, it's coming to the like, because they used this game to sell the Vita. Like this was one of the things where when they announced the Vita, this was one of the big games that got like an actual showcase. And then like we had to wait like 3 months after the Vita came out to actually play it, which sucked. But because as usual, there was nothing else to play when the stupid new console came out. But yeah, I don't know. This game is just like this is the kind of stuff that I'm just like, bro. Like I look back and it's so satisfying to realize I've always had it. I've always known. I've played some shit that was just always good in really special ways. Like it wasn't just like one thing that like changed my mind. Like it's the fact that even as a kid who didn't really know what he liked, like I mean I picked this up when I was still in like a Call of Duty phase. You know, I was just a tween and I was like I just saw a cool gameplay mechanic that I'd never seen you be able to do in a game before. And that's what makes me get into a game. When I see something, I'm like, oh, I've never seen you be able to do that. Like Star Citizen, I got into it because I saw a YouTube video of a group of like role playing, and they literally, I saw them jump out of a ship, like into a low gravity environment that was like it was floating above another, it was hovering above another ship in a low gravity environment. They jumped out, landed on the other ship, and boarded it, and then like took out the crew and flew it away. And I was like, that's possible in a video game. Like my mind like just like I instantly looked back into Star Citizen when I saw that. Like that was the thing that made me get back into it. Yeah, it's just like stuff like that when you see games find ways to deliver on experiences that you're just like, how did they do that? Right? Like how did they make that work? And that's Gravity Rush, that's Star Citizen, that's Death Stranding, like all these crazy games I've played over the years. I just think about it. It's like these really innovative mechanics that you're like, how did they make that happen? Yeah, so TLDR, I'm a sucker for really cool mechanics like this.
The seed was planted so long ago.
What?
The seed for movement was planted so long ago.
Yeah, I was literally playing a high-speed gravity manipulation game that you controlled with gyro on a handheld. Lemon. Like I was meant for Splatoon and I never knew. like Gravity Rush predates. I think Gravity Rush came out the same year as Splatoon. Splatoon 1. No. Oh, I think Gravity Rush beat it by a year. Gravity Rush 1 was... Oh, shit. Gravity Rush 1 was so much older than I thought. That was 2012. Oh, my God. I was in 8th grade when I played that. I was 13 years old. Bro, that's nuts. That was literally half my life ago that I played Gravity Rush on the Vita.
Oh.
And it's still, like, in my head. Like, I still remember it. That's so fucking, like... But that's all of it. Like, the older I get, the more crazy it is to me how much about games I remember. Like, I can still tell you some places, like, the first time I heard a song and what game I was playing when I heard that song the first time and shit like that. Like, old memories that, like, just link back to, like, just... God, I mean, I remember playing games, like... I remember crying when I lost my partner in like Pokemon Blue Rescue Team on the DS. Because your partner like actually like you get like separated, like your partner like goes to heaven or ascends, or I can't remember what happens, but your partner like you get separated like permanently. And I remember like shit like that. Like I'm like, oh my God, I was like, how old was I when I fucking remember playing this fucking little dungeon game on my handheld? And it doesn't matter, like none of these games that I played on a handheld or on like a tiny little screen, it's crazy because I look back and I never ever remember them for what I was playing them on or how it looked. I remember it with the mind as though the whole world was around me, as though there was no borders on my vision. It was all screen the whole game. Like it's weird when you think about games like that, when how you remember them as this thing that encompasses the whole frame of view you have. Like it's just so cool. I know, it's a little bit like cerebral and weird. That came out of nowhere, but I was just thinking about like that's just such a cool thing. Like also, this UI and this menu has so much personality. Also, the characters all speak their own fictional language. Like that's a game that you know they're cooking. The world, the writer was like, I need my characters to have their own language because this world needs to feel like it's special.
Mhm.
Also, Warner Bros. Publishing or whatever came out today or whatever and made an official statement that Suicide Squad would be finishing its current like roadmap, like as promised originally. Like they basically were just like dispelling rumors that they were gonna can things early. And low key, I breathed a big old sigh of relief. I just want to play Lawless, man. Especially now that I'm playing Gravity Rush. Like, what if the game got canceled before I got to play Lawless? Like, I've literally been waiting for that character since the game like dropped because I heard she's gonna have powers inspired by Cat. Like, also Cat's character design is like peak. Like, she's not over sexualized, but she's still hot as fuck. Like, that's so good. Like, you know what I mean? Like, there's like, what a character, like, you know that they made a character that looks fucking awesome, but like, they didn't lean into anything tropey to do it. Like, she looks really unique with her light hair, her like grayish, like, her grayish skin, and like her bright red eyes, like. Oh, she just looks really interesting, and her outfit's so cool. Especially the way, I love, what is it with scarves? Scarves and like cloaks just make characters look cooler.
Yep. Agreed.
Like, you need something to cover that back. Ain't no, like, unless you're like drawing a fine ass lady in like a bodycon dress, like you need the character to have that back covered with some cool accessory, something dangling behind you. Mining and deposits of the gravity core to break them open and collect vegetables. Okay. Mine for ore. Thank you. Right, it's so crazy because like you could tell like so much of it's the same, but like they clearly wanted to like just do it all over. Like there's just this feels very much like Dragon's Dogma 2, where it's like one of those games where it feels like, oh, like this is what the developers wanted to make the first time. And just how it feels. The art style, like, it's one of those games that has such a timeless look to it because they went for like this cell shaded, like heavily like stylized look. It just looks so good. Like the frame rate is only at like 30 FPS, so it doesn't look good. But that's the one thing that sucks is when a PS4 game on PS5 doesn't run any better. I can't believe they closed the studio that made this game. Sony's useless. Also, I think it's crazy that like this game and Bloodborne were made by the same studio, and when I played them, I had no idea. Like Japan Studio just cooked gold every time. I didn't realize that like they were like a proper. I'm not gonna lie, I didn't realize they were a proper like development studio when I first saw their name back in the day in like credits, because they were just Japan Studio. I was like, that is very vague. They make crystals. You're doing amazing work. With my power back, my name's no sweat. I'll bet even old Misa is impressed with your power. Somehow I doubt that. We can leave the rest island twice relying on you guys who can't handle it. Sure, I'll be right back with someone. Oh, I want all the crystals for shmoney. Oh yeah. Oh god, look how the space is so much bigger. It's just one little area. Oh my god. Oh, and she actually like dives the direction she's going on. Oh, and her landing animation's better. Bro. They got to do all this. I could just tell if they're like, oh man, we got to make a game on the PS4. This is so cool. I don't know, bro. It's insane to me that they got Gravity Rush 1 on the Vita. That's nuts. Like, the more I play, like, going back to it, especially when I compare like where games are today, like, and how far they have and haven't come in different ways, like, that game being on the Vita is nuts. Like, if it was released today with just like some slightly more refined animations and like a better like view distance and stuff, like if they just upped the production quality a little bit on it and it released today, people would like be singing the praises. Oh my gosh, it feels so much better to control. Oh, and the camera does. Oh, it's so good. Maybe this game's why I'm not bothered by playing in VR, because I like have no sense of vertigo. I don't get motion sick at all. This game will let you, like, there are things that this game at times will do things that I get a sensation where I'm like, oh, this would make people motion sick. Like, it'll let you turn the camera on itself and like while you're moving her. Like, there are times you'll see me playing where I'm literally kind of doing this number, like leaning left and right, like kind of following, because she can get so turned around at different angles depending on what you're aiming at. But I like that. Like, it's kind of one of those things where you kind of have to. Sometimes the game just has to embrace the design or the gameplay mechanic. You have to be kind of just like, well, you know, like, there isn't really a way to make this work and make it more accessible. Right? Like, it just kind of, it is what it is in how it plays. Like, you have to meet it on these terms. It's also so crazy how they managed to actually, like, she flies, but they really managed to make it feel like she's falling. She's always falling the direction you're going. And that's crazy. A lot of animation like that. Help, Skitters, right back on the island just there. Turn on the way, try to stay aside. Look how big the fucking these spaces are so much larger now. Like, this one little area that's clearly just a side area is like as big as one of the towns. I hope we do get to see the town again, you know, because I miss the very Professor Layton-esque, Ghibli-esque town. Yes, I know how to kill this. Oh, you can throw shit now. Oh, let's go. I'm a weirdo. I kind of like when the game makes me dizzy. Like, I don't even know how else to say it. That's just like, yeah, like, I kind of, I don't know, it's just kind of cool that the game, like, can give me, like, can move around that much and give me that sensation. Alright, we call them squares, goes around 20 down. We're up here, he's on the head. He's the swing so much, swing. Flashing for scrolling and answer. Well, she makes hornet noises. I do.
Oh, they even like actual hornets. So
Bro, Hollow Knight fans are such big babies.
Why?
Like, because they're all fucking crying about not having Silksong news. I'm sorry, like, they're like, it's been like 5 years. I'm like, I feel nothing for you. Like, 5 years? Like, those are rookie numbers. Like, you wanna know how long I've waited for Star Citizen? Not even Star Citizen, like, let's take another game. Do you know, like, Beyond Good and Evil 2? Right? Like, that's been in development. That got shown off in 2017, so that's been 7 years. Still in development, we got confirmation recently. What else? Yeah. Anyway. There are games that take a lot longer than that. I get it, it's taking a while. And it's annoying that they're not saying anything. But oh my god, like, Hollow Knight fans are, like, actually like, insane. And I couldn't see the world. Rest. Set scores as long as trouble turns it. That'll be 5-3. Boop. Every last one now. Oh god, he's like screenshot. Oh, it's a big chongus. Safe now. No, we're safe now. I love airships.
重視クシャムうら
うら。
No, what just happened? Something's wrong. I just wanted to. I'm sorry about the way I treated you since I came here. It's okay, I'm sorry. And your bond is best mine. If you want for the scarabs, that you know, had me. Alright, I'll take it. Oh, let's have a renew sometime. Cat. Galactic cat. What in the shuckle fuck is that? That's Velcro's trouble. Small trouble. Besides, so the chip check can bring more speed this way. Don't tell us about a contract violation of the vote. We deliver every last nugget of gravity ore specified. I'm gonna break it down. In Prime Apparently, it says if any ore is deemed of inferior quality, the first party must operate. And if it was mixed in with the last shipment, first, lest you forget you signed up for it. You can check every trigger class. I started, you can get the new form and change the format this year. Simply do that. Really isn't a mistake, just let me talk to you. You're in a position to speak with the council, you know that. If you want to survive out here, you know. And furthermore, this stuff's off. You talk, baby. We all know you slip that bum orange. It's a ridiculous mustache. Oh, new drift driver. Yeah, stand down. Fire teacher, Alice. What are these specific purpose? I'm sorry, okay, that's thing great. Much better, I like it.
That's an embargo.
Yeah, crap. So, how about they told me I'm impressed with my ultra fantastic miracle man? You're a salesman, think of the possibilities. Think mass production, it's going to change the world. I'm sure you grasp the potential. This job. It's a good time to get a rat, so time to make up the shortfall. Do a good job and back it off with nothing riveting. One time I started, I didn't trust the people in Bonga settlement, that shady salesman Virgo showed up, I didn't follow some of the power relationships, so I couldn't help myself with pointing out ridiculous demand to many people who came up. What's that guy's problem? We need to sell our ore, and he knows it, that's why he actually got it. Things like I'm get a penalty on the buy ship. Well, here's your reward for the shop. Really, even after all that, and get paid? It's not much, but it's better than nothing. Things are tight around here. And I'm getting the picture. Well, Lisa said that's for you and your partner. I'm in truce, but alright. Even after I did all the work, I'll fall. Someone got some gems now. Power up. Fighting skill, gravity. They kept the slide. Let's go.
Okay.
Oh, sorry, what? Hope you spend that wisely. Things are only getting worse. You're on. How are we gonna replace this shipment so fast? I have heard stories about shore pilot. Ooh. This room will probably nothing to it. Go on, take your position. My stuff's out. So,
注意
okay, I'm sure shit. Sure, see position. I'm sure. I'm sure. Sick, it's just nice and spicy. Any for us, what about the whole place on shipment? Don't doubt this. Happy about it.
注意
Maybe sandwich and go
Oh.
back. Sorry, all I mean is the forbidden. Those who follow teaching the tablets.
面白
How do you know that? Or a little time my hands being out of action on. So it's not reading the books and used to study. I doubt it's been them for nothing. Better asses. So aim showing. I will be right back. Yeah. Okay, and I'm back. Headphones
Cool.
in. How goes it, Lemon? What are you doing?
I am doing a peer review.
How is that going?
I don't know what to say, like, because there's not much given about, like, how to conduct the review or, like, what we're looking for.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm just kind of talking out of my ass, I'm not gonna lie.
Hey, you know what? That's what we're masters.
You
of
want to
that.
see the artwork that they did?
Sure.
Alrighty.
Maybe we can give feedback of the stream.
It's not about like the quality of work, more so like the concept, how they relate to the concepts we go over in class. So I got sent 4, and here are the 4. Here's the first one.
Oh wait, so you're doing them for different people? Okay.
No, this is one person, and they sent 4 pictures.
Oh, okay.
I'm pretty sure, because it's one name. But here's the first picture. Here's the second picture. Third one.
Okay. Oh, you're
then
streaming them. I thought you were sending them to me. Sorry. Oh, let me.
Oh no! I'm sure.
back.
Here's first.
Okay. Splooge.
Second. Third. And fourth.
I feel like they weren't trying very hard.
I feel like the second and third are the only ones that actually took time. I think my favorite's the third.
No, the third one looks like it took effort. The other three look like they kind of were just like, I gotta turn someone in.
Yeah, this one and this one definitely have that.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Like, I don't have to be an art person to know when something looks a little half-ass.
Yeah.
But, you know, it's college. Like, no disrespect. I get it.
Mm-hmm.
They probably had other shit to do for other classes those weeks.
Mm-hmm. I don't understand the people that chose to write an 8-page essay over this. You know what I mean?
That's the kind of thing I would think to do on not realizing, as someone who's like, if I would say I was in that class, like just as like a, I don't know, an elective or an extra class or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Like that's the kind of thing I would occasionally choose to do because I wasn't good at anything artsy, like I didn't really know where to start. And like, I don't know, I felt weird getting around the fact that like you can't be objective about what someone else made as a way out of a bad grade. Like I always felt weird about that because I considered that there was a couple times when I did that where like the option was to do a PowerPoint or whatever, or like an essay, but the PowerPoint could be super half-ass relative to the essay.
I'm sorry, 10-page essay.
Yeah, or create a work of art.
I did this one, just upload it for peer reviews.
That's funny. Huh, anyway. Oh, well, you know. Okay,
Yeah, it was between these two or 10-page essay. And like that includes like outside sources or whatever.
Yeah, I mean, you've seen how much I write, so my instinct is always to take the essay route, but yeah.
I mean, I don't know. Someone showed up, like, the amount of time that you put into the art doesn't have to be very long either. Like, someone showed up with... I don't want to be mean, but like, someone showed up with...
I mean, we don't know who they are. You can say what they showed up.
So they showed up with, like, the open boxes of their testosterone gel, and like they put like ribbons of
Did they essentially kind of did they kind of play the trans or gay card?
Yeah.
You're allowed to say that you're a trans person. You're allowed to say when someone else uses the trans. You're like the only person.
I know, but still.
You're the only person allowed to call that out. Like they basically made something that was representative of their identity, so it'd be really hard to critique or criticize it without coming off as disrespectful. Or it wouldn't even be that you would come off as disrespectful, but like they would have the opportunity to make it about that. I don't know, do they seem like the kind of person who'd do that?
You can do interesting things with that, but I felt like the route that he went through was just like
He literally tied some ribbons on top of some boxes.
Like, okay, he did ribbons out of I don't know if it was out of the side effects thing. It looked like it was from magazines, and then he stuck like leaves from a plant on top of it, and I'm like, bro.
That's just so funny. Like, it's so funny hearing you say that, because like that's the kind of stuff that people like. That's the kind of stuff where I hear those stories like that, and that's the kind of stuff that like people who don't understand or don't know people in their lives who represent different identities. That's the kind of story that they need to hear, that like humanizes it. Like that makes that like it shows you that like I don't know, like there are always people of every identity that are out there looking for attention or looking to use the shortcut. Like it's not because of their identity.
Like
right?
I don't fault it for it. Like I would do that too if I like.
We're desperate. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you know what I mean, like in the sense that that's the kind of thing where like you calling that out as being a bit like would resonate with a lot of people. Yeah, like that would resonate with a lot of people as like, you know, okay, like yeah, see when someone else could say it, it's like yeah, now it feels a little bit more relatable.
Like the other, like the opposite spectrum was that someone came in with it was like probably the biggest piece, but it was ceramics, and they made a ceramic tire with the imprints of the tire being like almost hieroglyphic, because there's like pictures embedded on the tire. And then they also rolled tire out on wet clay so that image is imprinted into the tire tracks.
Okay, so they cut into the tire. They cut into an old tire to create imagery.
No, the tire is also ceramic. So they made that first, and then they rolled.
What?
Once it dried, yeah.
Bro.
That's what I mean.
Bro, I know it's not a competition, but everybody else lost.
GP1, like.
Yeah. It's not a competition, it's art, but there's a reason why some people end up in museums.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like that's like to make the tire, like I would have been impressed if you told me she took like an X-Acto knife to an actual tire and used that. But just the fact that like the extra step there is nuts. Like
I think, well, like it wasn't as big as a tire. I think
but
making it out of ceramics is like easier than carving it out of an actual tire. But like that's still a lot of work.
Yeah, like the way I describe it is a crude, like the caveman way of how I would do that. Like the way that they came up with is like just so smart.
That's a good idea too, because like stamps are also rubber, so you can probably do that with a tire and then put ink on it.
Yeah, you could try. I was just thinking about like I was looking about like stamps and like woodblock prints and just like
yeah
things you press into onto paper or into clay or whatever. But that's
and, like,
crazy.
It looked cool. I think it's just the story that she was trying to show on the actual tire
wasn't clear.
It didn't read her intention. But it looked cool because it was like a line of people holding a toothbrush, and like to me it looked like the imprints on the outside looked like they were standing in a mouth, you know? Like it was teeth and they were holding a toothbrush. But then when she said it's people pollinating flowers with a toothbrush, I'm like, that doesn't read at all.
So this is like someone who's got a lot of natural talent but's bad at communicating or bad at expressing.
I think
Not bad at, but like has a confused idea of expression.
I think more so it might have been the limitation of the materials itself, because if the
But like,
print
why
is
a
too
tooth? But like toothbrushing.
I think
don't
it's
know,
because I feel like that has happened in life, in like science. I feel like that is something that is plausible within science, that people are pollinating other flowers with toothbrushes. Like, I feel like that is something that is. It sounds reasonable to me, if that makes sense.
Like, you think that's a practice?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, like you could imagine them like. Okay, but like if we look it up and that's a real thing, what if it's not? Now that, how do you feel?
If it's not, then I don't know.
Toothbrush.
If it's not, then I don't know.
Okay, yep, this is a thing. Okay.
Yep, yeah, see?
Okay.
I didn't even have to look it up.
I was just curious because, like, I agreed. It sounded like a plausible kind of tool. Like, I could see the way that would work in my head.
Mm-hmm.
But, like, if you were wrong, it'd be funny.
It would be.
You can't miss an opportunity for it to be funny.
That's true.
Okay, we gotta catch all the ducks. Bro, it's like playing Zelda.
Also, I have to do this soon, but I'm waiting for the server maintenance to finish.
You have to do what?
A scrimmy.
Oh my god, you're lame. You play too much Splatoon. Actually get life.
No.
You know how many games we could play if you weren't busy playing Splatoon all the time?
You'd still be playing Gravity Rush.
I have a lot of things in the cooker, as it were, that we could play together. Although I have been kind of holding out for your computer, because then we can play Suicide Squad together.
That's, I already told you, June 22nd.
Yeah, like low-key, that's part of why I haven't been playing it very much, because I'm like, oh, Levin's gonna play it, and like I wouldn't want to play it when Levin's ready. And then it's gonna be like, you can't matchmake together. I say that. I haven't actually ever had issues, so. I had more issues trying to get Funny Guy in a multiverses lobby than I had trying to play Suicide Squad with people. That was so silly. Okay, where is this guy? Oh, there's one. God, the way the camera, they did so much work with the camera movement to make it feel like she's moving fast. Like, she's moving faster than she was in the first game for sure. But like, they're still doing a lot of really clever camera tricks to give her a greater sense of motion than she really has. Like, and that's so cool. Like, it just works really well. Because if she actually moved too fast, it'd be kind of hard to like control her. Oh, there's a duck. Where's the last duck? They're hiding over here. Oh, there it is. Oh, that's a person. No, those are animals, just not the right animal. Where's this fucking duck? You duck and fuck.
실시?
See, definitely. Yeah. Where's the boat? Isn't there a boat that flows around? Flags. Oh, that one. There he is. Action. Oop.
실시?
Look, I think we found them all.
실시?
I need to save that gif.
Look, yeah.
So good.
Where's my... Got the duck.
실시! 플레이스!
Train dog. Let's go. That's not anything I have to do. Yep. Intelligence is important. Please be very prominent. I had an idea, you know, the Forbidden Land, if it's loaded with oil, one good trick maybe pay off my stash. Think it's that easy? But everything is called the Forbidden Land. I'm not saying one you might be going back. Hey, where are you? Leave it to the gravity shifter. I thought things would be scared from the Forbidden Land, but it's honestly right. And you don't have to do this alone, look. Yeah. I can't bring something down any closer. Can you make it? Sure. I'll throw this stuff too. Oh shit, she just dives in the next one. Like 15 minutes left.
Okay, I gotta go.
Alright, bye Lemon.
Bye!
Game like the Forbidden One, I was expecting something a lot more stronger, but this plays more stronger than anything. I'm not expecting something like that. I'm like, I was following the teaching's management. Look how pretty this place is. Some towns or something having to beat me so
Actually?
it's so cool. Look at the art direction. It's nuts. Sometimes I'm right. Just put the channel button, but this sometimes once the channel is not watched, just like I'm supposed to be flying it out, man. Some throws and that's hold. Once I get going, not playing anything, I say sweet Simpsons. how they've made the throwing more save because I have to head out. Okay. And we will call it there for now. I'm really liking this though. It's really honestly a big step up from the first game in a lot of little ways, but definitely some bigger ones I'm seeing coming up too, especially with the different powers and stuff. And there was Stasis. Ah, okay, cool. Gravity cube. Okay, yep, with that we'll call it. I will be back. I'll probably be back on later this evening since World doesn't work tomorrow. I will be back here in a bit to knock out more of this. But yeah, I'm really digging it. It's a really big step up from the first game, and I already love the first game, so actually I'm enjoying myself. And that's it for me. I will be back later. Thanks, man. Somebody who's been here, anyone who's been lurking, just hanging out and watching, and remember to stop by and chat. Appreciate you, and we will be back later. Thanks again. See you next time. Bye bye.